Alright, so what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now, they've just gone ahead and revealed Season 1 Reloaded for Modern Warfare 3. And to be honest, everything that was revealed today, we already knew. I mean, there's, the stuff like the weapons, the maps, some of the stuff for Warzone we didn't know, I suppose. But I'd say overall, like, the bigger stuff that at least I'm excited for, we already knew about. So I'm just going to quickly talk about everything that is coming for this update, then we'll get into a game. So the first thing is multiplayer we'll talk about. So we got the brand new 6v6 map called Rio, which apparently is pretty decent. We've got some game modes, we've got Team Gunfight, which I don't really know how that's supposed to work. Infected and Headquarters as well, we know what those are already. There's the Boys LTM as well, which is supposed to be some kind of kill confirmed, like, extra thing, which maybe gives you superpowers, like, say, the Warzone event. I don't really know. And the final thing, and the biggest thing in this Season 1 Reloaded, which I personally am looking forward to, is Modern Warfare 3 Ranked. Now, I've looked through everything that they talk about with Modern Warfare 3 Ranked, and it's pretty much exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2, which is definitely a huge thumbs up in my opinion. I think Modern Warfare 2's rank system was near perfect, I would say, and it was a lot of fun to grind, so I'm really glad they're doing it this way again. The only thing they didn't talk about, which I was kind of hoping they would, was the weapon balance, or I suppose the restrictions and stuff, but we'll find out in a week anyway. It's not that big of a deal. A couple of things as well for Warzone, not really a lot, to be honest. There's the Champions Quest, which is from Warzone 2.0, which is basically where you can set off the nuke. There's weapons case, which you can exfil with, and there's also a new way that you can exfil, which is all weird that they did the order on that. They said that there's a weapon case you can exfil with, and then said you can exfil. Like, sure, it should have been the other way around. But anyway, yeah, you can exfil now in Warzone. I think it's something you buy at a buy station, and then you go to the helicopter, you extract, and you get special rewards or something, especially with the weapons case as well. So, I mean, that sounds quite cool, I guess. And that's about it. There's also the two weapons as well, the TAC Evolve, I don't fucking know. The TAC Evolver LMG, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. And there's also the HMR9 SMG. So, nothing too major here, but I'm glad that there's a couple more things for me to grind in this game. I love going for things Interstellar, like, after the fact. I did it with Modern Warfare 2019. I never did it with Modern Warfare 2, but I like to get everything with the Mastery camo on in the game. Modern Warfare 2019, I got everything Damascus. I didn't get Obsidian. And Modern Warfare 2, I got most of them, but not everything. What a great spawn. I've literally just died to someone here, and the game's thought, you know what, let's spawn him there again. Brilliant. Thanks, game. That's pretty much everything for Season 1 Reloaded. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't talked about, obviously, which I'll leave the blog post in the description below if you want to go read that for yourself. What the fuck did he do a 360 there? Did you see that? I don't know if you can see it in this, but he does a little fucking 360. Yeah, I mean, this update doesn't really have a lot of things, I'd say, content-wise, but it's more so the scale of them. Like, say, for example, ranked play. There's probably about 4 or 5 things that are noteworthy for multiplayer, but one of them is ranked play, which is a huge deal, in my opinion. I've spoken about it a lot recently, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but I played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 ranked play. Me and my friends are really looking forward to this, and it's going to add a lot more replayability into the game as well, so I can't wait for that. One thing that isn't mentioned here, which is actually going to be happening, I think, tomorrow, is a brand new weapon balance patch for Warzone, which is huge news in my opinion. The weapon balance in Warzone is atrocious. It's really fucking bad. I mean, it genuinely might be as bad as DMR Zone. And you don't really feel the effects in Resurgence compared to normal Warzone because of how small it is compared to normal, especially with the MTZ Intercept, which I think is the DMR. This Reload kid is such a fucking nerd, man, with this little swarm. He's level 27. I mean, yeah, man, the weapon balance for Warzone at the moment is in the fucking bin. It's really, really bad. It's definitely the worst, I think, Warzone 2 onwards has been, but I don't know, including DMR Zone and stuff like that. But I know a lot of people have been crying out for a change in weapon balance, so have I. The only reason I haven't been more vocal about it is because I don't really play that much. I mean, at the moment, Tashika Island isn't even in Resurgence quads, which is really fucking annoying to me. I mean, I thought it was bad enough that we had these things on a 15-minute rotation with Vondel and Ashika, but then they just went ahead and took Ashika out. Now it's just Vondel quads at the shitty Warzone map. I don't know why the fuck they bothered doing that. Just add one of everything in. I mean, I wouldn't mind the rotation thing so much if it wasn't every 15 minutes. You know what I mean? If it was something like, I don't know, once every day or every hour, like that wouldn't be too bad. But the fact it's every 15 minutes is so annoying. Mate, this SVA is so fucking good, man. Do you see that shit? Oh my god. Yeah, all in all, I mean, this Season 1 Reload update looks pretty good. The only thing I'm concerned about is that everything is going to come out on the update, which is going to make it stale pretty quickly. I mean, not with ranked play, with everything else more so. Warzone has a couple small things that has some replay value to them, like the Champions Quest and the weapons case. Like, they sound pretty decent, but multiplayer doesn't really have a lot. Level up my Storm Ender. Pew. Bye. Bro, where am I being shot from, man? I've just fucking spawned in. Are you kidding me? Yeah, fuck off, reload, you little fucking nerd. Oh my god, the COD timing then. Do you fucking see that? Mate, I want an official scientific study on COD timing, because it's definitely a fucking thing, man. If you've played COD for a decent amount of time, it's I don't know how it's a thing, but like, it just is. The amount of times every year, I'll literally be looking at an angle, nobody will peek, I'll look away, and somebody will just peek and kill me. It's actually ridiculous. What the fuck is reload doing? Oh. Clean quad, look at that. So I've killed 5 of them and they've still got the hard point. What the fuck is my team doing on the other side of the map? Get to the hard point! Enemy Overwatch helo. You know what? Nah. I don't want to deal with that. EMP'd. I don't think the Stormender is really the best way to shoot a kill streak down, to be honest. I mean, it's good with ones like this because it EMPs it, obviously. But, like, compared to, like, a pulling yacht or even just, like, a standard launcher, fuck off, reload. Honestly, get a fucking grip. You sad little man. Drop to the floor again, you little bit. My last bullet as well. Oh my god, that body. You see? Oh my god, that was insane. Oh, there goes another one. Why would you spawn me there, game? Why? I've just died to the nerd and then you spawn me next to him. Come here. Ugh, fuck you. Lying down in mid. Who the fuck do you think you are, little rat boy? I love having a team that just can't be bothered to play the objective, man. I'm trying to get XP here. I'm trying to get this fucking camo. And I get XP by winning. And my team is just doing this. Just lying in spawn for no fucking reason. But yeah, man, with the weapon balance settling out tomorrow, I can't wait for it, honestly. Like, I think it's just going to make the game feel so much more fresh. At the moment, it's just people bumming off things like the pulling yacht, the WSP swarm, the interceptor. I know I said earlier that you don't really feel it in Resurgence, and it is true. I mean, I've seen a lot of people complaining about the interceptor and how broken it is, and I've probably only seen it like a couple times in Resurgence. But the things you see the most is everything else around it, like the pulling yacht and the swarm and, you know, stuff like that. I mean, when I did my loadout video for Warzone, I probably talked about, I think, like 12 or 13 guns, something like that, and I reckon probably about 3 or 4 of them were actually used on a consistent basis by people. I've got to say, although Warzone 3 or, you know, Warzone or Warzone 2, but whatever the fuck we're calling this new Warzone now, like, even when I'm making videos, I don't understand, like, because you know you've got the thing at the bottom which says what game it is. I enter it in there as like Call of Duty Warzone, but then when they pop up with the actual, like, official selections of the games, you've only got Warzone 2.0, which this game has been rebranded to be something else, or Call of Duty Warzone, which I've seen a lot of people posting under now. But it says that's the game from 2020, so I don't even know what... I don't know, man. Someone tell me what this game is called. Warzone 3, maybe? But yeah, the thing is with this new Warzone, I mean, it might not be as good as the original Warzone, I can understand that, but at the same time, it's way better than Warzone 2 ever was. I think it's actually coming close to the original Warzone, if I'm being honest. People might not like Urzikstan as much as they did Verdansk, but honestly, I think just even the small things, like I said, the FOV slider, like just the quality of life is just so much better. And the thing is, we're going to be getting all the old maps this year anyway. I know Rebirth and Fortune's Keep are confirmed to be coming back. I'm pretty sure Verdansk is supposed to be coming back later this year as well. To be honest, the only things that I think are really worse in this game compared to the original are just the things that are nostalgic, like, I don't know, say Verdansk and Rebirth Island and the Grau and the Kilo, like things like the weapons and the maps. Like, when it comes to the actual, like, game design, this one is just as good, but with loads of, you know, quality of life features, like, say, I don't know, just new things like a Gulag redeployment pack or just something like an FOV side. The little things like that, I think, make this game better than the original. The only thing that makes the original better, in other people's opinion, I suppose, is the nostalgia factor and how good it used to be back then. But yeah, I mean, Warzone's in a really good spot at the moment. I think multiplayer's in a really good spot. The only thing that I wouldn't say is in a great spot is zombies. Like, I don't really give a fuck about what happens to that, but it's alright. Treyarch are in next year to save us, don't matter.